Next, we'll look at the types of collage illustrations. First, let's look at abstract collage. This piece is a typical abstract collage. We can't see specific graphics or images. What we see is only some segmentations of the composition types. But it is full of great-looking colors. All of the colors in the picture are all in the old style tones. A nice-looking black, white, and gray relationship is also formed in the picture. The heaviest piece is the red part, working as the dark in the picture. The dense black lines around it organized into a dark gray side. All of these relationships of points, lines, and planes on the screen are handled in a very simple way. For example, we see a lot of short, tiny words, which are no longer words, but more like lines in the picture. There is an invisible circle at the back of the frame, and this circle also creates a nice aesthetic sense, adding movement to a well-structured picture. For these latter three pieces, the artist also used different materials. For example, mirror frame and paper, and this paper is probably handmade, so it has rough edges. There are also some thin ropes and materials from nature. When all these things come together, they form a very simple and clean picture. As for what kind of story this image is trying to convey, I don't think there is a way to analyze that. What we feel is an image, a black, white, and gray linear division, and a combination of surfaces. What about this piece? Artists used an old newspaper. There are some cutting and hand-tearing methods applied on this old newspaper. Finally, on top of the newspaper, acrylic paint was used to create some graffiti, which formed numbers 0 to 9. In such a work, we see more of the texture relationships, which is formed by the model of acrylic paint on paper. One very good feature of this piece, I think, is that the picture has a very good division. Usually, we form a balanced relationship in a picture, not to divide a work from the middle as it does in this one. And in it, there is also a lot of dots, lines, and planes with different color strips and combinations. There is also the relationship of horizontal lines, curves, and vertical lines coupled with the color block relationship in the piece. These contrasting colors don't make us dazzled. We'll also find the balance of the image to be very good, which is related to the large areas of white space and echoing relationship between the top and bottom of the screen. Next, let's look at the hand-torn collage. First, we'll feel that the collage is particularly like a silhouette. The method to torn is very important. It is because the edges of the torn lines are attached to the structure of the characters. And also, it allows us to feel the front, back, and reflective side of the picture. Because of the presence of this reflection, we're also able to imagine the picture's background. This piece is a swan. The elegance of the swan is expressed by the twisted, hand-torn natural state of the swan's neck. The colors are also minimalist. Black, white, and pink, the three colors bring the whole animal alive.